Hello YouTube and welcome into the brand new beginning of a Let's Play for the 2018 A&W Challenge. I am the game mechanic, of course, and here we have our Gitarja game. We have an Archipelago naval type domination game in store for you, with faith buying of jongs and probably lots of jong jokes and just, you know, general good times. We have a very, very interesting roll here. This is our the first one was really bad, so this is our second spawn at it. And we already have this tile, which we can see, which is really tempting. It's like painfully tempting because we could move across the river and settle here turn 2 to be able to pick up these tiles in the beginning. Why is that important? It's because your jongs are up here in mercenaries, so the quicker you get your culture per turn going, the happier you are. Wow, I cannot talk. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I am going to make this our second city. We don't have much to do. We'll start with a 2-2 tile. I don't really have to build. There's not a whole lot that I need to build right off the bat. Assuming that we don't have like a gigantic landmass for no reason. This is Archipelago, so it's possible that we have a sizable enough landmass where we'd want to start with a slinger or something like that. But certainly we won't be starting with a scout. I guess we can just see. Are we going to be able to see this tile? Probably not, right? I think I'd rather settle, get our faith per turn going so that hopefully we can have Earth Goddess. All of these tiles are going to be affected by Earth Goddess. If you just look at the appeal lens, our main goal for this game is definitely Earth Goddess. And I think that this is good enough. It'll give us a coastal capital with fresh water. And that's nice. We will want harbors. I still, a lot of the times, prefer commercial hubs because I like the great people. But if you're doing naval domination, there's no reason not to go harbors. We have a spot for our holy site already. I am going to try to found a religion. Finding this will help me boost that and get there. And then you could, I don't know, do whatever else. You could throw an industrial zone here with, like, the Venetian. And then theater square. Sure, right? So this is +1, +2 from the 2 coastal tiles, and then +3 for the district triangle. This is +2 or +1, +2, +3. Boosts this. This will be next to 4 districts. So this is a +4 harbor. Then there's a wonder. This gets +1, +2, +3, +4 culture out of that theater square. I mean, it's not bad. So, good luck. You're from Argentina. Is this game hard? This game's fun. I would say it's more fun than hard. But welcome in from Argentina. Nice to see you. Did I complete the A&W playthroughs? How did I do it? What do you mean, Happy Days? I'm confused. I like that thought too. Ranzetta says, I feel like if you settle in place a few turns down the road, you'll reveal more land. I might be able to abuse that or find a better second spot or find multiple cities to spawn around here. Yeah. Oh, how have I done? We've lost 1 game so far, Happy Days, with Chandragupta. All right, so I'm going to settle in place. I really want to get Earth Goddess. If I delay it even a turn and Russia's in the game, we'll be probably screwed. Russia might beat us there anyways. But you can see that we're actually earning 2.1 faith. Why 0.1? Because we're happy. And why are we happy? Because we get an amenity out of our palace. So that 2 faith per turn we get becomes 2.1. And now we can move our warrior just across here. We would have had a lot of production if we would have started there. If I don't get Earth Goddess, is it a restart? No, it's probably not a restart, but I'll be very, very sad if we don't get Earth Goddess. Very, very, very sad. Okay, let's go towards astrology. We do want to found a religion. We've already got a spot. We don't have to clear anything for our holy site, so. Okay, so this is this is one of the few times you can kind of start with whatever you want. I don't think I'm opposed to starting with a slinger. It's definitely not a scout, even though it looks like we might have land, right? Like this might loop around and there'll be tundra below us and probably be a little bit sad about that. But otherwise, we have 7 turns. And we're not going to be starting with anything we can improve. I guess the wheat is technically improvable. And then after astrology, we may be going towards sailing. So maybe there's an incentive to getting a builder, expanding to the turtles. That's a pretty nice little tile. The extra science off of that tile will help us get towards our kampungs and shipbuilding and stuff. Jeez, Mina. Look at the turtles. Turtles. I like turtles. Yes, there is a wonder to the west, indeed. Indeed. I think I'll value another unit. This is one of the few times I think that you can start with a monument, get our borders growing on our capital here, and get our culture on right away. But I'll take the 7 turns to a slinger and 7 turns until growth. Start the settler, and then the third thing we're gonna do is get our holy site. What about that little spot? Yeah, I haven't gone outside yet today, Mero, which is why I'm I think I'm feeling better. I'm not as nasally, right? I don't sound gross. Getting this city is really, really important. There's just such, like, getting a free 2 culture and that type of production right away. And if you're not settling a city that has that already has housing, like, just working production is such a good idea. All right. Interesting that we've got jungle above us and tundra below us. I'm worried about this. Our slinger might have to come down here and make sure we're not going to get overwhelmed by barbs. That could be one of the real issues with this game.
New Zealand's fjordland, that same childlike feeling, long lost, of pure, unadulterated awe, came rushing back. I knew the road to Milford Sound was good, but this good?
Is Vicky the only save with the Royal Navy Dockyard? Yes, unique districts only apply. Oh my god, that's amazing. Unique districts only apply to the cities, the civs that have them, and then even when you take them over, it'll just turn to the normal version of that. You can't inherit like the Royal Navy Dockyard, for example. Okay, so we have La Venta. La Venta is awesome. We get a free envoy there, so we're gonna be just a few turns away from our Pantheon. So please, 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 Earth Goddess, please, please, please. And we get to build colossal head improvements, which can also help our culture. So that's really, really, really good. Really, really, really good. And it leads me to believe that there might be a fair amount of space over here. So that'll be interesting. Is that the wonder that gives the free naval promotion? No, this wonder adds culture and gold into surrounding tiles. Let's go here first. Oh my god, so much production. Wow. And putting kampungs on these tiles is just going to feel really nice. It's going to feel really, really freaking nice. Will I get an aqueduct here? No, I won't be able to, actually. So you can't override the gypsum for the aqueduct, and there's nowhere else. This is not a mountain. This is a wonder. So you can't put one here. Yeah, man, that fish tile is awesome. Like, this is so good. There's so much production over here. It's so nice. That'll make a great third city once I have kampungs unlocked. Forward settled by La Venta? Oh, God. Should have been the capital? Yeah, maybe. If the capital right here would have been pretty awesome. Had we settled this as the capital, our opening tile would have been bad. But beyond that, it would have been good. But again, I think we would have limited our future prospects a little bit too much. Maybe not. I don't know. You could certainly be right, Toom. I'm 100% willing to cede the fact that we maybe should have moved first. But I'm not upset with my decisions. All right, I think this is all coast. Like, if we would have settled this, then maybe like a canal city and then another city over there. But this gives me like 3 really good cities versus like 1 awesome city and then some that I'm trying to force. And this is indeed all coast. Now, I don't hate going to see what's beyond them to give me really good like intel on where I want to settle these cities, but I don't think it matters all that much. I think I'd rather like get over here and start going up. I could also see if there's another like continent below us by moving here. It's an option. Dies. Yeah, so this, and honestly, just even like this would be fine. So much production. What is your quest, by the way? I don't want to actually accidentally do it. Destroy Barbarian Outpost. Interesting. All right, here comes our slinger. Hey, Big Terra. How you doing? Okay, so now for sure we have to get started with this settler, and I'm really sad that we're working such terrible tiles. 2-2 is nice, but beyond that, it's really sad. And next turn we get our Pantheon. I really need this tile. I don't see that happening anytime soon. So we're just going to have to live with working this, which is really unfortunate. One turn. I guess this will be better, right? Yeah, that'll be slightly better. At least we'll get gold out of it. This is a DLC leader. Yes, Big Terra. Yep. We've got bonuses to our districts. We've got a unique frigate. We've got a unique improvement that goes on water. And we've got the ability to get a Pantheon right away and Faith by our unit. So that's what we're up to. We're doing naval domination. Am I going to be able to get around La Venta? Yeah, and it's from the fall update. Thanks, Chimera, yes. I really think there are going to be barbarians down here. I really don't want to go down towards Tundra, though. I'll cross that road when we get there. We'll be able to hold them off with, like, one unit, right? Yeah, the signs from the turtles will be super nice, especially since I have so many things. Like, typically, like, I mean, in every game, we're, like, either animal husbandry or mining, and we're going to wind up going down this way, and these are some of the last texts we get. But in this particular case, this is going to be some of the first. She worth buying? I really love Gitarja. Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome. All right, so if we go ahead and figure out, I'm trying to figure out what this tile is, right? So my appeal here is -1. Your base is 0, and we have -2 from the jungles, and then I have at least +1 and 2 there, meaning I think that this is also, since this is -1, I think that this is also going to be jungle, but there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to still get around it. Disgusting. -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I know I can get around La Venta. So let's do it. I didn't want to get screwed and not be able to get around him. Now, I don't know if I can get around the top of him, to be fair. But hey, there's our Pantheon. Please be here. Yep. Earth Goddess. GG, we just won, everybody. Congratulations to us. There's our first Pantheon. We get some era score for that. It's awesome. And we start adding in Faith. This is really, really good to be working right now. It's just a straight upgrade to this. Although we're missing out on a Faith now that we picked our Pantheon. We're getting gold and science, and that science is a big deal. I don't think I want to buy anything else until we grow again, and I don't think that's going to happen. Interesting. Turn 9, GG. It's true though. It's pretty much true. Yeah. Pantheon's available at 25 Faith. Go there next. Oh, this is unfortunate. We'll see what happens though. I like the amount of sea resources too. What Pantheon would I recommend if Earth Goddess were taking? Good question. Let's think about that. Probably with this particular setup and the fact that there's so much jungle, maybe Goddess of the Harvest, because that's another way to accumulate a whole bunch of Faith. I do think that this is better in the long run versus chopping stuff is really, really good in the short term. Yeah, I think Harvest would be my second choice. Third choice would be tough. What would I pick third? Normally, I would think about God of the Forge, but we're not producing our ships. So the way that we're going to get quadremes, or not quadremes, but the way that we're going to get Jongs is by buying a bunch of quadremes and then using gold to upgrade them into Jongs. And that will just give us way, way, way more naval units. Holy cow, this keeps going. And this is all red. Oh, and there's a cultural city-state. Oh my god, be Nan. Oh god, everybody. Feel it. Feel it. Just, it's Nan. It's absolute, it's gotta be. Right? We're just feeling it. Because that would give us all of our districts, including city centers, 2 culture for being on the coast. So our current setup would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 extra culture right here. Including another 2 here. So, yeah. Yeah. Didn't I do Earth Goddess with the Cleo stream? I did. Yeah. God of the Sea is very, very weak overall, in my mind. Very, very weak overall in my mind. Oh, man. If this is my continent, I'm so happy. Now, granted, there's nowhere to settle over here, which is really unfortunate. Leventa's a bad takeover because they're going to boost our holy sites and stuff. Oh, no.
A physician
well,
without a knowledge of astrology
we found him.
has no right.
We found how hard it's gonna get, and it starts right here. Norway, I think. So this will be interesting. If he gets aggro early, we might just be dead. We did not get Nan, nor did we get a first envoy here, which is such a bummer. They might be worth taking over. This looks like a good city, very productive. Do I want to meet him? I don't have anything to trade yet. Dance of the Roar is great if you have Tundra, yes. Certainly. If you can get some silly holy sites with Dance of the Roar. If you wind up settling like even 3 or 4 coastal cities, Chimera, then Dance of the Roar is lovely. Even on this map type, we get forward settled hardcore. Yep. Yep. The way of it, I'm afraid. Oh, that really sucks. This was going to be such a good city. It's going to be a great 3rd city. I mean, this is a good enough 2nd one, and then maybe we'll have to come up this way. Oh, oh, what? Oh, okay, all right. Sorry, excuse me. That was interesting. That's amazing. That's really good land. I like it a lot. Let's just go around La Venta. All right, so we have astrology. We can lock in our theater square, and we do want to go unlock sailing right away. We may wind up build exploring a little bit this game. Lock in our holy site right there. It's +2, 2 woods, 2 coastal tiles. I really want this tile. This is really important. And we're certainly going this way first. This is too good of a settle. But this is also amazing. If I could have gotten this, then it would have just been absolutely over, but unfortunately, not the case. Tilegasm, activate. Yeah, I mean, there's so many turtles too. Like that's such a boon. That's such a nice gift on this type of a game setup. I hope we don't connect over here. That would make this so awkward. I mean, you guys did make me go standard size, so. All right, so we yet again don't have too many cities that we'll be able to settle. As good as our land is, it's just so frustrating.
At his best.
Stay away from me. Another wonder? What? That's nice. That's so nice. So what are we doing here? Just settling like this? This? Yeah, it's Yosemite. It's for sure Yosemite. This city's going to have so much nice production. I don't really want to settle here, though, and eat this. This is one of the few productive tiles. Our capital has two productive tiles. Yeah, our capital is actually a little bit weak, but it'll still be productive enough because of how much faith we'll get out of it. Hey, Julie, it's a standard size archipelago map. All right, so there's Code of Laws. Definitely need the production. I'm not building any of those, so maybe Discipline will wind up helping. And then going towards foreign trade is lovely because that helps you produce units faster. But again, I'm probably faith buying my units. So it's kind of a tough call. Oh, and I haven't played a naval game yet where I've needed a government district. Huh. That's interesting to think about. Let's go towards foreign trade. I want the trade route. Gold is a huge, huge bottleneck for us in this game.
Yosemite Valley to me is always a sunrise, a glitter of green and golden wonder.
That's
Vast
I mean, I can't complain about two wonders.
Space.
Especially these kind of wonders. Oh, that I can complain about. That I can complain about. She reminds me of somebody I worked at Mariano's with in Chicago. Why are you on my continent? So I take it we're not the first to actually discover it. So yeah, 1 era score versus 3 if you're the first. So, and you're right up there, not coastal. Oh man, this has the makings for a game that is not going the way that I was hoping. I think we go 4 or 5 cities into Zhong's if we're lucky. And that's very, very few. All right, we do have barbs to deal with. And already the loyalty is starting to hurt. Religion is not started, thankfully. Yeah, it's very, very crowded. I'm disappointed. To say the very least. There's the camp. Our slinger might be dead now. God damn it. I should have been more careful. 2 turns on our settler, though. That's a huge deal. Yeah, rip.
It is not that life is...
Rip. Look at how flat this is in here. Yeah, that's Leventa's camp for sure. And it would probably expand them to the dies, which I no longer care about. I would have cared about that a lot because I want this to be one of their first tiles. But now that I can't settle this, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. All right, so we're for sure settling this, right? Because that's really good. They'll be able to get a very good campus if we want over there. Harbor Holy Site. Probably all we need them to do. And we wind up leaving some of this jungle, which is fine. It's only a +2. So we maybe throw another district in there at some point. All right, so that's sailing. Makes a builder really good. Can I buy you? Nope. 130 for a Faithbot galley. The usual then, pretty much, Alan, yeah. And what I really want to do is buy tiles. I need this. We are so starved on production here. Our second city's going to have to carry us. Probably want to unlock our harbors. What else? Chopping? Animal husbandry? What do we need to do here? Sea resource for a luxury, plantation luxuries, mining luxuries, maybe the mining luxuries. And it really kind of sucks that this city's going to eat this tile. I'm not going to be able to flip-flop them because it's going to be in their immediate base. And so our capital goes down to basically one productive tile until we get lumber mills, and then even our lumber mills aren't that good. And this is too far away to work. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's really sad. Hi, Stave. Thanks, man. I'm glad you're here early. Hey, Mystery. Yeah. All right. Well, where are these cities going to go? Like I said, I can't do that. Then they just have no production and our capital's completely useless. Versus settling this, I still get to pick up the double cocoa like that. So this is fine. It'll give us a coastal settle. Harbor. I have a couple kampungs. Not great, though. Wouldn't you settle the Wonder Forest Hill now that you're... Yeah, we're going to get a city in there for sure. Oh, shouldn't I settle this now, you mean? It's a thought. Since I can't get a second city in there anyways. When we get rid of a chop. But it would allow us to keep this gypsum in the capital. That's a good thought. Maybe we do want to do that. What are their productive tiles then? Just these three? Yeah. Maybe that's better. I think that's a good suggestion. This is such a good tile to start with. I didn't really want to override it for that. But we'll deal. We'll deal and then leave this for the cap. They'll have a couple kampungs that they can take advantage of, and that's fine. So they'll have some production, but they're never going to be great. Versus this city would have been great. This city will still be pretty good. Okay, gives them their envoy. They do indeed pick up the dies. That is how city-state borders progress. If you complete their quest, which we just did, then you get an extra envoy there, and then that makes their borders expand. Yeah, I think let's go get mining real quick. I was gonna start down that. I mean, I'm really tempted to just beeline to shipbuilding, but we kind of have like 3 or 4 decent cities on our original continent here. So this, and then maybe this. Won't be coastal. Can't even get a harbor. But could still be useful. Hey, Kevy. How's it going, man? Wait, industrial district triangle, holy site on the wheat? What do you mean? Here? Oh, like throw their holy site in there? This is just as good, right? Gotta get that religion now. I really would like my own beliefs. It's not the worst thing if we miss it, but I would obviously really like it. This hurts me a little bit. It's good. I think it's the right move, but there he is. You bet, Mephisto. Yeah, hopefully it can drop some little tidbits on you. Thanks, Stay Hydrated Bot. Wow. Ooh. Okay. No longer upset. No longer upset. He built me a lovely canal city. Yep. That is quite all right. I should actually bring this guy home and see what this is all about. Actually, I think this just ends. This is breathtaking appeal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, actually this just ends. We get era score for settling the wonder. I kind of want to grab this tile from him. I was going to buy this because it's so funky and cool. But I think I'll take the production tile. So our base here is pretty insane. It's pretty good base. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. All right, I like it. Could get a +2 holy site over there. That's obviously +4, but I'm never going to override those yields for a +4 holy site. Probably get a builder. You know what? No, I'm going to get the holy site. Since we kind of delayed our first holy site, and it's quite possible that some of these religions get going real quick. I don't want to miss out. Bronze working boost is nice. By the fish, I think I will. I wanted to, but I wanted to steal the hill from him. I don't want him getting that. We're all on the... Or they're just embarking already. That's what it is. They're just embarking. Stonehenge is gone, so First Prophet is gone as well.
Who deserves more credit than the...
Okay, that's mining. I don't need encampments this game. I don't even really need to discover this for a while. Pottery and irrigation makes sense because that's where our amenities are. I didn't check. We're all on the same continent. Figures. Figures. I think we just go right for shipbuilding. I'll be able to faith buy 2 galleys here. We're almost to our first.
Robert Bruce, Scotland.
Oh, I can't wait to smoosh Norway. Sorry, Hot Kettle. I know they're your favorite, but it's going to be really satisfying. He's over there, and he is on a different continent. That's good. What is this? Really? People? I don't want to do any sort of inland war. All right, so here comes our holy site. Bloop.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
I'm sure Norway had it coming. They did. They took one of my good city spots. It was rude of them. Okay. Quick trader and then back to a settler, I think. Unless we just buy the trader. I'm going to start the settler. If I can just get these other 2 cities, I'll be happy. That'll be enough. 51 turns of what? I'm confused. Also produce our naval units quicker. I don't know that we're doing that, to be honest. I think we're just going to leave our government as is. You would have placed the holy site on the wheat adjacent to the city? Here? You can't. I can't have their... I can't own this tile because it's in their immediate range. Oh, shipbuilding 51 turns. Oh yeah. That won't be that won't be as long. I promise. First of all, we'll get the boost, and yeah, it's really the only direction that matters, because along with our jongs, we are gonna want caravels. So, but yeah, this is one of my issues with the way that Navy works on Civ 6, anyways, is that because I'm skipping like almost a whole age here. I'm skipping 2 iterations of tech to go right to shipbuilding, which is why it's taking so long. Unless you're talking about this wheat. So that it would be 1, 2, 3, and then industrial. Yeah, that could have worked. But I don't like giving up. I don't like giving this up. Because the industrial zone is going to get boosted anyways by the harbor. And I get a 2 faith holy site out of this, right? that can become 3 if I want. And then this would have been 1, 2, 3 as well, and then 4. But I would give up gold, culture, and faith to do so. I don't think that's worth the trade-off. Ah, yes, the galley. Yeah. Yep, time for a galley. Let's go ahead and grab that. That's era score as well. We're only 4 off of a golden age, and I would certainly enjoy that. How come nobody has coastal capitals? What is happening here? This game's not going the way I thought it would. Maybe we'll wind up building like an air force. Because this isn't coastal. Don't really need to go this way, I don't think. Air Force is best force. 75. Is there a way to set up a lot of 2-2 base tiles? Yeah, Wet and New World Age would be my best suggestion for you. See, I've already expanded now to the fish because we started with the culture tile. I didn't even have to buy this. Look at how fast their borders are expanding. I don't mind still working this. Although, how soon could you grow? The problem is with growth is they only have 3 housing, so I think it's more efficient just to work the production. This is so weird.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Guthrie.
You gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here.
How you doing, buddy? Thanks for the host. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going, man? Hang Garden's gone from Robert already. Hello, Summoner. This is Archipelago. This is the new-ish map mode from Rise and Fall. That'd be a good little city. I guess I'm not totally brokenhearted if I don't make it here. Deployment exercise this week. Oh man, I don't like exercise or deployment. He's over there and here. Certainly he's our first victim because he's settling coastal cities for sure. I kind of want to see how good this little area is, but I think I want to meet city-states. Interesting. Just got from Mission Impossible Fallout. What is that? I don't know what that is. Wow. This is probably like a huge swath of land that I could settle. All right, how is the profit race going? Hey, we're in it by ourselves, which means we're in it to win it. Now, the issue that we're going to have is actually because we're coastal and there's so much coast stuff, the great admirals are probably going to start getting snatched up fairly quickly as people put down their harbors and things. So we're still with the deity conundrum of being incredibly behind everybody for the first 100 turns or so. Movie's good for the series? Yeah, I've heard good things about Mission Impossible Fallout, which is weird. So I am going to get to 6 pop, just not yet. So why don't we save some culture and go towards craftsmanship? Am I just hard teching craftsmanship? That seems wrong. If I get them this wheat and this fish, they will have another housing available. I'm not in a rush for our first government. All right, let's see how much land is down here. Two turns on this holy site, 4 turns on growth. I think I will force the growth in 2 turns so that we get another citizen there. There are lots of little islands, that's for sure. What are you working? So disappointing. Oh, I need production. Next turn. A little worried about Persia. Like, he definitely has a reputation for surprise wars. I wonder if I don't want to, Oh, Persia, you're not going to declare me from all the way over there, are you? Haven't seen so many turtles since the 90s. Nice, Nexi. Well, what it means is I don't think I want to spend my money. I really wanted to buy a trader, but 1, if he declares, it gets pillaged right away. And 2, like if I just hold tight and buy even just like a galley and station it here, he has a lot harder time taking us over. May or may not be correct. I don't know. If my warrior can just get back, I'll just wait a few turns and we'll be a little bit safer. I think. Next turn, we get their holy site. Looks like we should be good to go on a religion, actually, which is somewhat surprising. Yeah, I know. I'm still just going to wait a couple turns here. I just feel like he'll think it's too juicy if I send out a trader right away. All right, so we have now grown... Tempted to buy the builder. And then build the trader. And then just spend this culture over here. All right, so that's really, like, it's definitely settleable, but it's not insane. TOA is gone, so no temple for us. Gives them a half a housing, and then we'll go improve the fish, and they'll have a whole nother one available. Not as Tundra-y as I expected. Weird little tundra islands. We were able to snag Earth Goddess, Kevy. Which is pretty darn good. I can't believe how we're all sharing landmass. Oh yeah, we can totally buy the galley, thank you. Turns behind on that. That's okay, but that's our second galley, so that's our shipbuilding boost. And now we even have an escort for this guy. Books. Books. How are you not working this tile? It's so good. 332. What are you? Yeah, I like this better. Okay. So let's be real. I need more cities. And the gold that I would get out of this is really nice. 28 turns for a settler. This is 17. It's not good. It's not good. Nice, Red Zeta. I like it. I approve. I approve. All right. That was a dead end. So we get up here. We get more gold. Is Earth Goddess even going to be relevant? Not a few of them. Not all of them.
I like to say I practice
Yeah, that's fine. We're using a couple different mods for both UI and giving city-states walls from the beginning. Yeah, see, he's already expanded to all these tiles, which is why I really wanted this one. Eventually, they'll be my tiles because we'll share between these two cities. But this was, again, one of the few productive tiles that I'm going to have available to me for now, especially since he already grabbed that. All right, yeah, we are going to just have to hard tech something, huh? It's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, I want some culture for sure. Why? You are a dill hole. Shut your face. Are you seriously like gonna city block me? You jerk. 4 turns until the era ends. I don't think I get a golden age. How sad is that? So close. You better move. Thank you.
It was luxuries like air conditioning.
All right. Well, at least we can put in this policy now for our last settler here. I may need the loyalty. Probably more likely than the discipline, actually. Question about envoys. When you have one envoy in multiple cultural city-states, you get the +2 from all of them? Yes. Yeah. They're additive. So if you are suzerain of multiple religious city-states, then each of your shrines can give you 2 culture. And then another 2 culture for the other one. So yes, it is additive. All right. This, at least we get to boost. All right, and then we can do this. This is a little wonky. But I want that tile for this. Sousa's coastal. You went on my tile. Open borders. I'm going to say no. Move. I mean, I will settle this. We'll eat up this tile, but if he's not going to move, I'm not going to wait forever to settle this city. Can buy more galleys. Unfortunately, we are going to miss our golden age. Oh. Another free envoy. I'll take it. And more culture. Our culture's cruising, which is good. This is very good. All right, what are we going for? Probably a couple builders. Yeah. And you know what? I think I'm going to force the growth. 3 turns, yeah. Can you move, please? I really want this tile to be owned here. How many kampungs are we going to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're all mediocre. 7. 8? Okay, that's a lot of kampungs. 8 is a lot. maybe I can just settle here and live with it. Yeah, if I settle, he might immediately declaration. You're right. Maybe we wait just for that. Because he can take the coastal city with his galleys. And that might be enough. Granted, I could faith buy a my own galley there. Can you just move? Alright, let's do this. See if he moves. Maybe he'll be less tempted. So, I'm sad.
Sailor and eternity.
I am sad, but
There
this...
is nothing but a plank between a sailor and eternity. It is equally important to have a...
Sean. Okay. Enough. Cool. And now we grow next turn for sure. Great. We'll add in that tile. Dedication-wise, some really easy conversions going. Who is working on... Scythia's working on their own religion. And Scotland. Persia and Norway, not so much. So I think we can comfortably take Exodus. And that gets us to shipbuilding. Huzzah! All of our land units can embark, so we could go settle this city if we wanted to. It does have wine, which we already have, but it's a productive wine tile. And some okay districts, I suppose. Do we just start going right for cartography? No, let's go unlock Celestial Navigation. And on to political philosophy. Come on, I need to meet a third one. Can you move? Seriously, you're not going to move. I hate you, AI. Let it be known that I loathe you. Fine. I'm settling this city, and I will buy it. And if we go to war, then we go to war. There's our boost. Okay. Move. Ha! Yeah. How's that movement, jerk? You don't get to start with the gold either. Yep, picking up a galley there for sure. I'd like to start getting some quads as well. But we'll need a fair amount of galleys. Should we just get the monument? Do we just grab Moksha for when we actually have our religion? Now we need to see who's in a golden age. So Scythia got a golden age, so she's got 8 profit points per turn. Scotland's got 5.7, so he might as well. God, they both have scientists already. And Norway's working on his admirals, as is Persia. Oh man, this is gonna shape up to be interesting. Oh my god, and we're way over time. Way over time. See, I'm enjoying the game so much that I forget that I'm recording things. YouTube, thank you for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys very, very much.